was a dark and cold night in Boulder, Colorado that Wednesday in January when Cat Street would change our lives forever. We thought we'd have a class in a warm barn.
Barn?
Yeah, barn. As it turned out, the barn was only the jump-off point for an adventure through time and space. At 7 p.m., Kat gave us our charge. We were to leave the agency, get a cup of coffee at Amonte's, and then get a birthday gift at American Apparel before meeting back up with Kat at the Fox Theater at 8:30 p.m. The challenge was handed down, and now it was up to us to make it happen. Oh, and we couldn't drive ourselves. Fuck! Time to cab it.
We got on the phone to get a cab almost immediately after we laid out our plan. Beep boop boop beep boop. We were on hold for about 10 minutes before speaking to a human being.
Hi, can I get a cab?
It was now 7:15 and they were just sending a cab our way. We strategized until we got the call 15 minutes later that the cab was outside. Our team bundled up and headed out in the freezing cold because we were that dedicated to the mission. We explained to Richard, our driver, that we were on a scavenger hunt and wanted to beat the other team. He was totally into it and wanted us to win. We gave him the route we wanted, but he explained that he was from the area and could get us to our first stop, Amonte's, even quicker. We arrive at Amonte's at 7:45 p.m. Rachel ran in to get a cup of coffee while Milan chased her with a camera like a fanatical paparazzo.
To our dismay, the other team was already at the coffee shop and cheated.
They just grabbed an empty cup and ran out, while Rachel valiantly waited for a fresh cup of coffee that she paid for with her hard-earned money. The run back to the car was not successful as Rachel spilled coffee on herself.
Shit!
She also spilled when Richard peeled out at 90 miles an hour.
Shit again.
Next stop, American Apparel. And the race is on, and here comes the other team in the backstretch.
We pull up to a cab stand on Pearl at 7:51. American Apparel closes at 8. Milan and Matt jump out of the car and
Join a foot race with evil Laura from the other team.
she beat us into the store. She must be a track star. Milan and Matt snap a quick picture in the store, and after being yelled at by him,
No pictures in the store.
run back to the cab.
Laura is hot on our trail.
Both cabs leave at the same time and even drag race down.
The mean streets of downtown Boulder.
This is getting dangerous, and we may not make it out alive. Dun-dun-dun. The cab pulls up to the Fox Theater at 8:05 p.m. with plenty of time to spare. Holy shit.
The fare is $28. $28 to run a couple of quick errands. We also didn't communicate very well and ended up tipping Richard $15. We think he'll probably put that money towards the Richard Petty Driving School. So we made it where we had to go in time.
Yay!
But it was an uncomfortable ride and an expensive one at that.
Boo!
And it was absolutely not worth the money. On the flip side of this, if we would have taken the bus, it would have cost a lot less, but we wouldn't have got there in time. Zipcar would have made our lives much easier and left us with money in our pockets to get home.
Instead, we had to hitch a ride home with some creepy old guy in a conversion van with Christmas lights on it.
Sir, could you get your hand off my thigh?